Hello and welcome to our second video in getting set up on Google Classroom for home learning. In this video, we are going to adjust some of the settings in the classes we created in our first video to make them a little better for our home learning situation. I'm starting on my Google Classroom dashboard here, and I'm going to click into one of the courses I created, in this case, Homeroom. The first screen you see is your stream, and this is where notifications go, announcements go, and potentially summaries of assignments you create for students will pop up here as well, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. What I'm looking for here is that gear icon in the top right corner of your screen. That'll bring up the class settings. Before we skip some of these details here, you're welcome to fill those in if you wish, but it's really not a big deal if you don't. If you scroll down, the class code is something that you could provide to students if for some reason we're unable to add them in our next video, but we should be able to find all students automatically, so they don't have to worry about this. What I would recommend you changing is the setting here on the stream. To keep it clean, to keep it appropriate and focused, I would recommend changing this setting to only teachers can post or comment on the stream. That way you can limit the side conversations and students can reach out to you directly if they have questions. This classwork on the stream setting, when you create an assignment, it will create a little summary in the stream as sort of a notification. You can have it show all of the details of that assignment in the stream, a condensed version of that, or no classwork notifications on the stream. Ultimately, you're going to want students to click on the classwork tab rather than the stream, but if you think it would be helpful to have your assignments pop up in the stream as well, you can do that here. Full detail, limited detail, or no notifications at all of classwork. So if you choose to do hide notifications here, you can use the stream exclusively for announcements, for example, and keep all assignment information on that classwork tab. That might be a good way to organize your content. Totally up to you. I would keep this show deleted items toggled off. If you create something and change your mind about it and delete it, it won't confuse students. You'll still see it there if you need to, bring it back to life, but it'll be hidden from students to keep things simple. I would encourage you to keep Guardian summaries on. This will generate a weekly email of assignments and progress for parent emails that are associated with your students. We'll talk more about that in the next video. Finally, there's options for your grade setup here as well. If you wish to assign grades in Google Classroom, you'll still have to do it in Infinite Campus, but you can provide feedback directly in Google Classroom in the form of grades. You're welcome to do so. If you don't want to do that, leave it on no overall grade. You could do total points if you wish, and that would generate a percentage basically of the points a student has earned on an assignment versus the total possible points. You could also create categories and weight them. For now, I would maybe encourage you to just keep the grading piece separate and see how that feels. And if you're wishing you had more feedback opportunities directly in Classroom, I'd be happy to make a video about that at a later date. Go ahead and save your settings in the top right corner. And you're going to want to go back to your class dashboard and adjust those same settings for the other 3 classes. In our next video, we will learn how to add students to each of these 4 classes and associate parent emails with each student as well.